welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We're ready for some football here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Tonight, an NFC North rivalry renewed. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears.
Your 2026 Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this is Savion Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
What's cool about Jordan's story too, Kate, is he's officially moved beyond the story of how his career began, of sitting and waiting for his opportunity to shine. Now we just get to celebrate all these shining moments, showing off the talent that he's got.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
He's brought down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Shotgun now for Love. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment, defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Love. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Love out of the shotgun. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. He has room past the 25. Keeps himself upright. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal, that start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Josh Blackwell to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, there are often times, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
Coming out throwing is Williams. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Javon Bullard bringing that play to an end.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, here's Williams. He's brought in by Burden. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 27 on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Running behind center with Swift. And he'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Third and 2, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up fourth and short. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
They'll run it with Swift. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on fourth down.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2, and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
First down throw by Williams. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be first down Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Williams on first down. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Santos' kick is good, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Packers are headed back to the field, so we'll get a look at Romeo Doubs. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. Now Love on the play fake. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air with Love. Pass brought in by Watson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So it'll be 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 5.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down. Once more, it's Love. He finds Jacobs here underneath. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here's Love to throw. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. Pushing for the red zone. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Well, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Love now. Dumps it off. Jacobs. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It is caught left side. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Love to throw again. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's close, Brock, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. A good effort, but now they've got a choice to make on 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
They'll run for it. Jacobs. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the 1st down. Some of these running backs, though, Kate, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers drive their lead to 11.
14, Bears 3.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Blackwell now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bears offense out there for their second drive of the contest. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Williams to throw on first. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds him over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Williams from the gun. It's on target to Moore. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Here's Williams again. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Again, it's Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means 1 last play in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. He's throwing this all the way for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. On now is McManus to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. Out now runs the Packer offense. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Quick throw out wide by Love. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
To Christian Watson. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Love out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards on the play. And the Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Love from the gun. That's complete to Musgrave. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So 1st down from the 41. They go counter, it's Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Love. Finds the in route complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Packers first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Running in the red zone. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay!
Touchdown.
The Packers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers push their lead to 18.
Bears 3.
On now is McManus to kick this away.
Kick off for Green Bay.
Blackwell now to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Williams set to pass. It's completed right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. To throw is Williams. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Hits his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. To the air yet again, Williams. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the fumble recovery is made.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long. Williams will look to throw. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. To the air on 3rd and long. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. On the option, it's Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They stick with Jacobs. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Packers, well, they can probably just run away and hide. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. Trying to hit Josh Jacobs out of the backfield.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st down throw by Williams. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns. And usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. That's more of the catch out left. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Williams from the gun. It's on target to Moore. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's good.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Oh, 1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Williams. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions.
Touchdown, Bears.
Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears make it an 11-point ball game.
21, Bears 10.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Recovered by Green Bay.
The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Chicago.